All right. Well, welcome back for another episode of Idiocracy Talk Radio. I'm Dr. B. This is Matt. Josh will be joining us here in a few. So just to give you an idea of some of the things that you're going to hear on the show today, we're going to talk a little bit about the Bengals. We're going to talk about the unfortunate Reds losing streak and what that has to do with, or what it might not have to do with. And then we'll go into some politics, talk a little bit about the craziness that's been going on here in Cincinnati. And we'll brush it off with some Baltimore Ravens information as well. Josh is going to bring us some news about the WWE. And with that, look forward to seeing you on the episode. Here we go.
It's idiocracy, but you gon' see the value and respect though when you talk with me. So come on, baby, walk with me. It ain't a topic that the crew can't touch. Share our views and our vibe. What we hide? It ain't much. This ain't bluffs, this the crew, yeah, we got it. Share our thoughts and our views, you can't stop it. Said this ain't bluffs, it's the crew, yeah, we got it. Idiocracy, tell us what's the topic. Yeah.
All right.
How's it going, Joe?
Good, Matt. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, doing good. First thing, let's start off by saying Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies out there, mothers.
Yes, absolutely. 100%. So, and not to be too offensive, but I'm going to say it, like, just because I got to say it, like, biological mothers, and adopted mothers, not these crazy people that were men that say they're mothers. Like, sorry, but you're a dude, you're a father. I had to go there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to be an asshole, but it's like, damn, like, come on. All right, buddy. By the way, make sure to tell your wife Happy Mother's Day.
All right, Ed.
Oh, okay.
Should be out here in a second.
All right. So let's jump a little bit into those lovely Bengals. What do you think?
Bengals?
Yeah, let's talk Bengals.
Well, let's see how they started off. First two rounders haven't signed yet. Didn't show up for practice. Well, showed up for practice, but didn't participate in practice. Is this a sign, or is it just...
And see, that's the thing. I mean, right now, it's a optional practice, but that's a bad look for someone that's trying to make the team. I mean, you know, that's a whole different story. Like, Burrow wasn't there for the optional practice because he was at that fashion show or whatever. But Joe Burrow has a spot on the team. You know?
Does he?
Joe Burrow has established himself as a part of the team.
Does he?
Burrow has established himself as a part of the team. Yeah, he does. Come on now. Yeah, he does. Come on now. Compared to a rookie that just got drafted, Joe Burrow has a spot.
Gotcha.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, these rookies and stuff, like, they got to show up. Like, I got bad news for you. Like, you might have been something in college, but it's a whole different animal in the NFL. And, you know, I mean, just because you were great then doesn't mean you're going to be great now, and you got to put the time and the work in.
Yeah, but like he said, he ain't stay on the sidelines. The first round of draft pick says that. But he's like, I'm not signing these papers until my contract's right. Now, he sounds like he has a little bit of a bullish attitude. Or is that he needs to operate because the Bengals are not good long-term for him, probably. But they're giving him the chance.
I mean, doesn't he have to sign for at least a couple years with the Bengals since they drafted him, or how's that work?
First-round pick has to be 5 years. And then 2nd through 7th, it's at least a 4-year deal.
Yeah.
And what if they don't sign?
If they make the team.
Correct.
Well, if they do make the team and they don't sign, what happens?
I mean, he doesn't get paid, and he's sitting on the bench.
He doesn't
If he doesn't play at all this year, he'll get put back into the draft next year. Which then at that point, the kid hasn't played for a full season. he probably wouldn't be a first-round pick next year. So he's going to cost himself a lot of money if he does that.
Very true.
And that's what I'm saying. Like he's hurt himself at this point. It's like, I get you want your money. I get it. And I also get but again, you got to establish yourself before you come in and start demanding stuff.
This is just typical negotiation for first round picks. We see it every single year,
But let me ask you this. Jamar Chase is Billy Badass. Did he miss?
He only I think he missed the mini camp in May. That's not a big deal. When you start getting into training camp, that's the big deal.
These games are mandatory.
Yeah.
Right. I know these are optional.
Yeah. This I'm not worried about. Closer to the season, then absolutely yes.
Yeah.
So, I'm not too worried about it right now. Come August end of July when training camp starts, that'll be that what I'd be interested to see.
All kinds of fun.
Yeah, buddy.
So kind of staying with football, but talking a little bit more about some summer loving.
I think it's more than summer loving.
Well, I'm just using the phrase because listen, he said, "Give me more, give me more."
Give me more, give me more.
But old Justin Tucker, man.
Well, he got the Tucker all right.
He got the tuck right. Shit. I think he was confused though because his name's Tucker and he wanted the Tugger. Now tell me, and I understand it's different organizations, different mentalities, but look at the difference. Justin Tucker has this happen, gets cut, he's gone. Okay. Just a couple years ago, had a nice little quarterback up in Cleveland. Similar, if not worse, situations. And he only sat out for 2 games.
Nice out 9 games.
Now, you got to remember, when all that...
Was it 9?
Yeah, it was... I think it was 11 total. You have to remember, he... when all the allegations came, that came up when he was with the Texans. Right? Then all the stuff came out, and that's when Cleveland was stupid, and they needed a quarterback. They were like, oh, and Deshaun Watson didn't play all of the year before because of an injury. So he was out of football for about a year, didn't play a game, and then gets traded to Cleveland, where Cleveland got absolutely fleeced in that deal.
Not Cleveland.
Not Cleveland.
So that's the North Sanders,
fleeced.
Right?
Well, here, let me give you a comparison here, okay? So Justin Tucker has had a total of 16 massage therapists come out and say that he, asked them for things. All right. Do you know how many came out for Deshaun Watson?
28,
66.
29? Yeah.
66 massage therapists over a 17-month period.
Yeah.
Josh, you'll know this, though. Who was the running back that punched his wife in the elevator for the Ravens?
Ray Rice.
So that's the thing with Baltimore. They have a zero tolerance level now. See, when Texans traded to Cleveland, their policy is probably different there. So,
well, yeah, because
Baltimore...
Baltimore...
I think the Texans wanted to get away from Deshaun Watson because they knew it was bad when they first started. That's why they were okay. Like, you know what? We don't want to pony up all this money. Go ahead. We'll trade you. Yep, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
Cleveland bought it hook, line, and sinker, and
and to Matt's point, like you also got two different organizations that are in different situations where like Cleveland, like you said, they can handle dealing with some drama and stuff like that. Baltimore, no pun intended, they'd already received a black eye.
Well, is it that, or is it the fact that Justin Tucker statistically had his worst season kicking last year? On top of that, he's 35 years old. The guy doesn't have much left in the tank. The Ravens seen the decline last year. Is it something like, hey, you know what? We're going to go ahead and move on. Yes, we know all this stuff is coming out, whether you're proven innocent or guilty, whatever. We're just going to go ahead and move on because of the decline.
So, Josh, what do you mean by he doesn't have enough left in the tank? How would you know that?
I mean, how many rug and tugs he got to have? He's getting that rub and tug every week.
Well, you got to realize he probably realized this lawsuit was going out and probably was on the back burner in the back of his head every game. So he couldn't get no massages done each week, so he couldn't concentrate on kicking.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, statistically, he had this worst kicking year of his career, basically. How many 50-yarders did he miss last year? More than what he has ever.
Right.
But he still hit some big game kicks against the Bengals, though, unfortunately.
That's just a rivalry thing.
Yeah, I know.
I think someone will sign him. I think someone will sign him again.
I'll be right back.
Maybe. Is it the Bengals? So? Is it the Bengals? I mean, we're known for holding criminals too.
Yeah, but ever since we got rid of Marvin, we kind of stopped.
Yeah, that's very true.
So, time to move on for that stuff. I think we're classier now.
Are we? No, I'm just kidding. We did have Pac-Man Jones. That's all I got to say.
He got classy, though. A little bit. Until he retired.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Pac-Man Jones.
Oh, Pac-Man.
Great. I've ran into the guy a few times outside of Bengals. Asked him for a couple photos with me. Always obliged. Very nice.
He asked you for photos with you?
Yeah, dude. I'm a fucking star. You didn't know that? I'm a talk show host.
Walking around with his shirt off. He's like, fuck, it's Sasquatch. Shit.
Nah, he's seen Chippy. He's like, damn, that's the coolest Chippy I've ever seen.
Look at that fucking squirrel.
Hey, guys, I'll be right back in a minute.
Oh, he's going to go get a rub and tug now.
There you go.
He's going to get the Justin Tucker, Deshaun Watson treatment. Oh, somebody's about to have a fire out there. You got the wood ready, fire pit ready. Whoop, whoop.
I see that. I'm like, damn.
Damn, we're going to Matt's house tonight. So, what do you think? Why do you think Baltimore's going to moving on from him?
No, I think you hit the nail on the head that like he's I mean, he's just at that situation. I mean, he's getting older. I mean, like you said, he's in his mid-30s. He's not producing like he was. I mean, if he was still producing to the level that he used to, I think they'd be more hesitant to let him go. They still would, I think, because, again, like they've dealt with too much major things like this in the past, and they don't want to bring that back up. But it would be harder for them to say, we're going to cut ties. But like you said, I think it's about timing. It's about the situation. And they're just using this as an opportunity. They're like, you know what, we want to we want to distance ourselves away from this. And at the same time, this gives us the excuse to say, hey, you know what? We need a new kicker.
Yeah. Why do you think these NFL players continually get in this situation? Now, not only have we had two players, we also had an NFL owner be caught in a little massage parlor incident.
Well, but let's be real though. It's not just NFL. Look at the Henry Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein. Sorry, thank you. Harvey Weinstein and all that stuff. And that's constantly coming out. So let's be real. It's not just an NFL thing, okay? And I guarantee you, it's not just a celebrity thing. It's just you have these individuals that are raised to a pedestal level, and they think they're godlike. And they're surrounded a lot of times by fans that, are like, oh, I'm going to throw my, constantly. So they get a mindset of, oh, well, you want this. Like, I'm doing you a favor. And that's the problem is because I guarantee you, okay, Justin Tucker right now has, 16, 17 reported.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you that is the only ones that got pissed off. There's probably 30, 40, 50 that gave him a rub and tug. And were like, oh my God, I just rubbed and tugged Justin Tucker. Ha ha ha.
And he paid me for it. Yes.
Right. And he paid me for it.
He gave me a good tip.
And he said, thank you. Like, it's just like speeding. You're going to keep doing it until you get caught. Okay? Statistically speaking, thieves, speeders, and everything, you don't get caught the first couple times. You don't. So then you get a mentality and you keep doing it. Well, I guarantee you Justin Tucker was like, you know what? Hey, it worked out a few times. I'm going to keep going. Well, fuck around and find out is what happened. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. And that's what happened. Is he eventually found people that were like, no, I'm not okay with this. Hell, he may have went in the wrong one and they were like, fuck you, I'm a Texas fan.
Steelers fan, not a Texans fan.
Steelers fan or a Bengals fan or, I mean,
maybe some of those girls relocated from Texas to Baltimore.
Yeah,
the wrong one.
They're like, shit.
Chance going 2 for 2, damn it. This job sucks.
Yeah. Hey, aren't you the girl that did Watson? Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Why?
Here you go.
I got a question for you. Oh, okay. Give it a wink.
Speaking of the Steelers, there's a big trade on Monday morning with the Steelers and the Cowboys for George Pickens. What do you guys think? Is that going to be a good thing for Dallas, or do you think the Steelers are going to regret that trade now?
I don't think Steelers are going to regret it. I think they got rid of a problem. But again, this is probably the, fourth or fifth receiver in the last 6 years that they basically gave up on and moved on from the trouble.
Yeah. Well, they had Deontay Johnson they gave up on. Antonio Brown. This one. That kid out of Notre Dame, I forgot his name. He's been around the league now to like 5 different teams.
Hey, I apologize, guys. Real quick, there apparently is a thing out here showing Justin Tucker before he went into massage therapy. So I'm going to show that clip real quick. So.
Good old Super Troopers. 88 miles per hour. Yes, we're going. As fast as fast could be.
And he's choking us.
114. All right.
So no wonder he went to the fucking rub and tug. He said he was tired of choking himself.
88 miles per hour. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, he went back in time.
It will start a friction fire.
But anyway, what you're saying about the Steelers?
Well, since the Steelers are in our division, now we don't have to see George Pickens and DK Metcalf on the same team. I thought with the weapons the Steelers have, and we already know they've got a really good defense, all they needed really was a quarterback, and I think they were competing to win that division at that point. Now that they got rid of George Pickens, they still don't have a quarterback. I don't think Aaron Rodgers comes there now. Or was it one of the things that Rodgers wanted? He said, "Hey, I don't want to play with this guy. This guy's going to be a headache. I don't want to play with him."
Well, from what I heard the other day is, I think the Steelers are trying to trade for wide receiver for the Jets that played for the Packers. Who's the guy I played with?
Alan Lazard.
Alan Lazard. So they're trying to trade for that. So if that happens, that's input for good old boy to come back to the Steelers.
Yeah, but Alan Lazard didn't do anything last year, really at all, for the Jets. So I don't think that's a big move. I think if you're trying to get Aaron Rodgers, it's a start. Yeah, I think this trade hurts the Steelers quite a bit. DK is another head case. All you got to do now you can double team him, and you don't have another receiver you have to really worry about besides Pat Freiermuth. That's it. The running game probably is going to be pretty solid, like it has been the last few years. So I'm thinking they're going to probably finish third in the division this year.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe
I think
the not.
Bengals. I think the Bengals are going to make them. I think they're going to be better defensively, hopefully, than last year. And you look at the Bengals; most of their wins or most of their losses were in one-score games. So if that flip-flops just to 1 to 2 games, the Bengals are in the playoffs, right?
Or if they start off winning their games, not losing the first 3 games, that also could help.
Yeah.
Hot start is always good.
So, the NFL schedule gets released on Wednesday as well. So, if there's one game on the schedule, Matt and Joe, what away game would you guys want to go to?
I haven't seen who they play away this year yet, but
hold on, look.
So they're playing the NFC North. So they've got Green Bay, Minnesota away.
So we got away games as Bills, Dolphins, Broncos, Packers, Vikings, and then our division. So
if I had the personal choice,
but I will say
Lambeau Field.
I will say they are talking about, and granted they haven't released it yet, but there's rumors that the Bengals are going to be playing the Dolphins in Spain.
Yes,
this year.
I did hear that.
And that the Bengals will be considered the away team for that game. But we'll see. Which I'm fine with because I'd rather be away game because that doesn't take away from the home game.
Yeah, I don't want to go to Spain. I don't want to go to Spain and get kidnapped for the sex trade stuff, so and not end up as Justin Tucker's girlfriend, so I ain't trying this.
I got good news, Matt. You are not at risk.
Maybe. You never know. We're gonna put a wig on. We're gonna shave his little beard and mustache.
It's Spain. He don't have to shave his beard.
So you're saying like it's 1 in a million or 1 in a billion? So there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance. All right.
I don't know. I mean, depending on the time of the year, like I don't really want to go to a Vikings or a Packers game because it's going to be colder than shit.
Well, you got to remember, Minnesota is an indoor stadium, though, too.
True.
But you also got to remember that's part of the experience too.
And Buffalo's the same way with it being cold.
Huh?
Buffalo's the same way with it being cold.
Yeah, I know. All of them are fucking cold. Like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, fuck me. Like, they're all cold. Like, Minnesota. Like, I mean, if I had to choose, I would say between Packers, Minnesota, I think those would be really cool games to go to just because, I mean, to go to Lambeau Field, like Matt said, like, be fucking amazing. Like, you know, the history there. Like, be cooler than shit to go to.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think if there was one game I'd want to go to, I don't care if it's going to be that cold or whatnot. It'd be Lambeau.
Oh, don't get me
Green
wrong.
Bay.
I mean, I'd hate it, but I'd fucking dress warm. I don't care. I'd fucking go. That'd be colder.
We're well insulated.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just a few beers, we'll be fine.
Right.
It's not like we got to drive anywhere. We're just getting an Uber and just drive to the hotel anyway. So
let's go to the cheese factory. Fucking cheese factory. Which one? They're everywhere. Fuck.
Joe might be stuck in Minnesota though. If he goes there, he might get in bed with that Elon Omar. Like, hey,
your brother might get in bed with you.
I was talking about you.
Not me, brother. Oh, all right. Let's see here. What else we got? Looking at Matt's delicious list. Hey, while we're transitioning to the next topic, if you haven't got a chance, follow us on TikTok. We do have our videos uploaded on there for little segments and stuff like that. It makes it real nice. And then, starting on the 15th, the TikTok name will be Idiocracy Talk Radio. So make sure you look us up. We're also on YouTube. We're also on all your favorite platforms. So, continue to listen. I appreciate it. Let's see here.
Hey, are we on the Lefties platform too?
We're on everything.
There you go.
NPR, PBS, we're on it all, baby.
We're right after Sesame Street, motherfucker.
Big Bird. Well, Big Bird found out who Justin Tucker was very quickly.
He said, Snuffleupagus, run! Oh, shit. He's going to pull him off. And then you had the Count Dracula or whatever, Countula. He's like, 1, a sexual assault. 2 sexual assaults. 3 sexual assaults.
And you got Justin and Deshaun being Bert and Ernie.
Yeah.
You do it, I'll do it, yeah!
Hey, Bert, pull my rubber ducky.
Quackers.
So, kind of switch gears just a little bit. So let's talk about some things that are interesting. So, the first American citizen pope has been elected, which is he took the name as Pope Leo XIV. Now, before the new Pope, Pope Leo, came into power, or came into office, or whatever you want to call it, the Catholic Church had released that because of some new U.S. state laws in certain states that were requiring priests to turn someone in that basically went to them and did a confession, which is supposed to be between them and God from the religious standpoint. But what was happening is there were people that were going and doing these confessions to the priests, and they were confessing some pretty heinous crimes. And then the courts weren't able to bring them in and use the priest as a witness or anything because the priest could not say anything. Well, the new law now says that if a priest is told something, they have to report it. Well, the Catholic Church actually came out and said, if the priest follows this rule and goes and tells the police what was said during that, they will be excommunicated out of the church. Basically, they're removed from their position. And why, kind of a thought. I don't know. I know Josh isn't, Matt. I don't know if you are or not religious or anything. I know Josh isn't as crazy religious. He's more of a,
Josh. So is this like the new John Wick? He's going to be excommunicated from the priest?
Yeah, he's going to get shot and killed.
$10
million on his head.
I really hope nobody kills one of those priest dogs, because fuck. But no, I mean, the thing is with it is, like, where I find it kind of interesting is that this does kind of blur state and religion, and there are so many people that keep saying that we are supposed to keep state and religion separate. Now, on one hand, I get it, because I'm sorry, but if you confess to a, like, crazy ass crime, and the ones that they used an example were like child molestation and stuff like that. If you confess to something like that, I don't see a part where a god, of any religion would be like, yeah, it's okay, let him go. No.
Well, you got to remember, Islam, it kind of is that way. So,
how so?
I mean, I hear all the time that these Islam men rape and pillage 12, 13-year-old girls, get them pregnant. So that's child molestation. You're
right, but also be careful with that, because just because they are Islam men does not mean that they're following the Islam doctrine. Just like there are Christians, there are Catholics, there are Baptists, there are Hindu, there are all kinds of people around the world, Muslims, Buddhists, that do raping. Doesn't mean that the doctrine of the religion says, go do this. So, I would be interested to find out if it does say that in the...
Well, yeah, I don't really know. I just know in their culture that does happen quite often to women.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, over in Africa, if you look at it, I mean, they go around and rape and pillage, and then they actually will mutilate the mothers by cutting off their breasts so they can't breastfeed, and mutilating their genitalia and everything else. I mean, so, there's sick people all around the world. Let's just be honest. I mean,
so to your point with the priest being excommunicated, whatever, the church is always about hiding stuff anyway. They're known for hiding all these priests, all these popes that got caught molesting children. And they put it right underneath the rug. They didn't say anything. They didn't turn these popes, priests in. So
I agree that they didn't handle that correctly, but I don't think it was necessarily that they were trying to hide it.
They were hiding it. Come on.
They didn't want it to be public because, I mean, that's a big black eye, essentially. I mean, perfect example, you look at any politician, stuff like that, like, when they do something, they don't want to blast it out because you're screwed. Like, you lose your reputation. So you try to hide, or if a company does something, like they try to hide it so they don't, they try to take care of it internally. Doesn't mean it's the right way, no, but a lot of times they do. Now, like with this, a lot of it has to do with the belief system that, when you're confessing to the priest, you're technically, like, the priest isn't actually there. The priest is a conduit to God. So, so for them to be like, oh, you heard this, go, so it goes against the religious doctrine, and they're not trying, but it's just a messed up situation. I can see this becoming an interesting topic, in the future, but.
No, I mean, I've always been a believer. If you see something, you say something. You hear something, you say something. That's.
And
you gotta hold people accountable. If somebody's saying they've molested children, absolutely. You know what? Here's my fucking job. Fucking take it. I'm fucking turning this guy in. I don't want him fucking doing it to anybody else.
Yeah, because think about it. You're in penance for a reason. You're confessing to what you did, and you're going to let that guy go. And next thing you know, he murders 14 kids when you could have stopped it.
Yep.
I'm not saying that it's not a jacked up situation, but it's more difficult than, because you're also talking about an individual that most individuals, because there are some priests that do stupid shit, but
Joe,
most individuals.
To go back to your point earlier, saying like they were trying to keep it behind closed doors. Not really, because they were sending these priests to other dioceses throughout the city.
They were just
moving
moving
these locations. So they were just moving the pieces around, not thinking, "Oh, we'll give them a second chance, a third chance." But no, it happened multiple times. So you can say
I don't
what you
disagree
want
with
to,
that.
but you're just making a bigger sin throughout yourself. You contradict yourself as a priest.
Actually, Matt, you are 100% right. What they would do is they get caught, and like say if they got caught in Cincinnati doing it, and it went back to Rome. This is what happened. Hey, we're going to move you. We're going to move you to Wyoming. No one knows you. No one's heard of you. That's where you're going to be now. They're just moving the problem. They've always done it that way. Like you said, before, is they don't want to get that black eye on the church.
Well, and to your point, like, unfortunately, the way they handled it caused them to get two black eyes, actually.
Yeah. So,
it went back the wrong way for them. They handled it the wrong way.
And that's part of the reason why I'm not religious. I believe that there's a higher power, but I'll never follow a church. Yes, some churches are good for people, but I think it's all a ploy to get people in power more money. That's all it is. It's a money grab.
Politics.
It's 100%.
Well, I mean, religion was the politics for a long time before.
Yeah. I mean, there was how many different wars? I mean, we still fight wars over religion. So,
hell, let's be honest. I mean, 9/11 was partially because of religion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's keep with the mindset of people's viewpoints, people's thoughts, and stuff like that. I'm gonna kind of throw one out here before we go into the whole 18-year-old shooting and the police here in Cincinnati. Have you guys seen the statues that have been being put up in New York?
Yeah, no. I think they're like models of black women, like a black mother, different body structures of black women.
Let me show you these. And
now Chicago's taking down, the mayor of Chicago's taking all the Christopher Columbus statues down.
Well, let's be honest. Chicago is a fucked up cesspool.
I mean, is that one dude still in charge?
So is New York. Brandon Johnson is the mayor now. I mean, hell, we got Latina
Chicago,
James,
that crazy woman that was going crazy on people.
Oh no, she's done. She stepped down, and they got a new mayor. Hell, you got the Attorney General who charged Donald Trump with 34 felonies just to come up. She committed the same type of felonies, and she wasn't even allowed to be an Attorney General in New York.
So here's so this is the kind of statues that are going up now, Matt, in New York. Trying to see if there's any others. Like, that's the biggest one that.
Which, I mean, it is artwork, so I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
No, I don't have a problem with it. I just, at the same time, like, I'll be honest with you, like, here's where I find it funny, okay? And this is where, like, the world is so fucked up in certain sense, okay? So, Lizzo, okay? You remember the singer that was like 700 pounds? Or
yeah.
I'm over-exaggerating. I think she was like 350 or something like that. But big woman, okay? She'd come out in these fucking clothes that, like, sorry, like, whether you feel sexy or not, like, you that big, you should not be wearing something that's that thin. I think shouldn't happen, okay? So, and partially, this is an indirect way for me to say, Matt, get rid of some of your wardrobe because it's disgusting. You fucking...
no more cut-off sleeves, like, Matt.
Josh or Matt, the fishnet leggings and the thong just needs to go, dude. Like, we can't do it anymore. Like, you show up to the games and wearing that shit. Like,
I'll let Josh let me borrow it.
Shut up, Matt. You aren't supposed to throw me under the bus with that.
Could you imagine how much hair gets stuck in that shit from him?
A lot.
Right?
But when Lizzo was big, like, everybody was like, don't put her down. You are fat shaming. Blah, 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 blah. Well, now she's lost a bunch of weight. Now they've turned against her completely. Like, oh, how dare you, blah, blah, blah. So going to the statue thing, like, I don't understand, like, yes, it's artwork and stuff like that, but you're telling me that the only beautiful black woman you could find was the fat one?
I mean,
there are some beautiful, absolutely beautiful black women out there. You don't have to be 400 pounds.
I mean, who cares if it's 400 pounds or not?
Yeah, maybe they
I'm
want
just saying, like,
maybe they want to use more space up.
Yeah.
It worked.
Maybe it's had better square footage and not inches.
I mean, maybe it's. I mean, maybe it's somebody that was in that sculptor's life, you know, who, like, you just never know.
Yeah, you don't know the
Right.
background story about it. I mean, you don't know, but, like, maybe it's something you're talking about. I get it. Maybe it's something that's bringing awareness to something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't find it right now, but what was really fucked up is there was actually somebody on TikTok that showed, they were like, look, there's a new statue, and it showed the statue, and then there was a bronze hand with a knife.
Uh-oh.
Like, that's fucked up. Like, goddamn. Like,
I mean, if it's in New York, I mean, it's probably true. Everybody's getting
Does it really
fucking
surprise
robbed.
you anymore this day and age?
no, it doesn't.
Let's switch matters. We're going to talk about this 18-year-old shooting.
Yeah, so let's talk about it. So, 8-year-old and 3 of his buddies steal a car, get in a car chase with the police. They're running. Get out of the car. They start running. The 8-year-old has a gun in his hand. He's running from the police. He goes around. Now, in the body cam video, it's hard to see everything, but he goes around a dumpster. The cops follow, and at that point, he gets shot. Now, I haven't seen any video that shows, like, that the kid pointed or, you know, what happened. Have you guys seen anything? Like,
So what they said is when he were in between the two dumpsters, he had the gun in his right hand, like up to his chest as he was running.
Right.
They yelled, gun, 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 and he didn't directly point, but when you're running side by side with a cop, he's coming from a different angle, and cops yells, gun, 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 and he's already got his gun right there. Whether they just see a gun, so they have to react. They react to protect themselves first.
So,
well, and that's
So
Matt, you make a good point of that. Is, I mean, let's be honest. It takes less than a second to shoot somebody.
Oh yeah, you can blink.
yep.
So the fact that he's got it up here, he's running. I guarantee you, and I've saw the video where, I mean, they're yelling, "Drop it!" I mean, it's not like they're not like, you know, oh, as soon as we see it, we're gonna fucking shoot you. Like, you know, stop, drop the gun. You know, they're. But we keep getting these situations where, and I know I'm a white guy, I'm sorry, but at the same time, like, it blows my mind. Like, different people in the United States right now, they get in these situations and they want to point the finger at the cop. Guess what?
You don't have to say because you're white. You're saying it's because cops shooting young black males. That's what you're trying to say.
But cops don't. Here's the thing, though. If you look at statistics, cops shoot more white people.
Yeah, black on black crime is higher than
And
black.
unfortunately,
white
like, people don't understand that, like, these things wouldn't happen. One, no, I have yet to see an individual that was 100% like a law-abiding citizen that was just walking down the street and the cop pulled over a child. It's always a drug dealer, car thief, domestic violence. Like, it's never somebody that's just like, oh, you know what? Like Matt, you're sitting in your garage right now. I guarantee you, no matter what race you are, you sit in your garage right now. Cops not gonna pull up and shoot you right now.
No, and that's the thing that they're doing. They're like, he got shot because he was running from the police. Running from the police doesn't deserve to get shot. Nah, he was in a stolen car. 1 felony. 2, didn't listen to the cops. There's another felony. Okay, I don't know if it's felony or not.
It's
2,
not.
3, armed. You have a gun, and you're running from
Right.
the cops and it's illegal for you to have a gun. I guarantee you don't have a license.
You don't have to have a
Everything's
license to be a gun
happened
owner now. You can be. All you have to do is just go buy. You can just go to the store and buy any kind of handgun right now.
You're right, but whether you
Carry
have
out in public.
the open
Gotta have
carry or
CCW.
concealed carry,
Not
if an
anymore.
officer, you can have an open carry or you can still have a concealed carry. You have to have the license for concealed carry. You do not need a license for open carry in Ohio.
Yeah.
However, no matter what situation is, if an officer pulls up, even though it is legal for you to have it in your possession, officer pulls up, knocks on your window, okay? It is your responsibility and your requirement to let the officer know in a respectful way, okay? So officer pulls me over, I'm at my wheel, my hands are on my wheel because obviously I know I have a gun on my wristband or in my car. I don't want to reach for it because fuck, what's going to happen? Okay? So I tell the officer, before we get started, I need to let you know I do have a firearm on my waistband. It is, I have an open carry, so it's right here. It is on my left hip or my right hip. Okay? I'm going to keep my hands on my steering wheel. The officer is going to say, okay, thank you for letting me know. I'm going to open the door and I'm going to secure the firearm. Keep your hands where I can see them. I'm going to secure the firearm while we go through this, just to ensure your safety and mine. Okay? That's what a law-abiding citizen does. If you are a fucking thug that's out to do no good, guess what? You get out of the car and you fucking run from the cops.
I get what you're saying there because the little thug term, but at the same time, they're saying the kid was scared. What are you scared of? Because you're breaking the law?
He's breaking the law.
You weren't scared to steal the car.
So
the cop was doing his job.
So to Matt's point before, he's absolutely right. I did hear something to where when the cop was running, he seen the firearm to this way. The cop was on this side, so it looked like it was being pointed at that officer. So when you're running and you're coming, you can easily just hit that trigger and it's going to fire.
Well,
whether you mean to or not. Yes, the kid was scared because he got that. But again, drop the firearm. If you want to run, drop the firearm and run.
Right.
Or guess what? Don't run. Just fucking take your licks and let the court system do it. They're going to let you out in fucking 24 hours anyway.
Well, right. Well, two things. One, people get this mindset, oh, I have to go like this to point the gun.
Nope.
Guess what? It doesn't matter if I'm pointing this way, this way, this way. It doesn't matter. The way the barrel or the barrel is pointing, that's the way the bullet comes out. So, like, he's running with it pointed to the side, the officer's to his side. Guess what?
It looks like
all
he's
I gotta
pointing
do
at
is pull
him.
that trigger. Okay. The other side to it, Matt, like you said, like, oh, he was afraid for his life. I get so fucking tired of hearing that excuse. Okay. So many people, oh, fear for his life, fear for his life. Okay, well, guess what? If you were so scared for your life, you wouldn't have taken the gun out of wherever you got it from. You wouldn't have stole the car because I don't know about you, but if I'm so fucking scared that people are going to just kill me, or I'm sorry, if we're on TikTok or whatever, it's
let's clarify one thing. He received stolen property, which I think is even worse because he knew it was stolen.
Yeah.
What was the stolen property?
The car.
The car.
He didn't.
Did he know it was stolen?
He didn't steal it. He received stolen property.
Okay. Whether he stole it or not, did he know that the person that gave it to him, it was stolen?
Yes.
Okay. So then guess what? Received stolen property. You knew it was stolen, so therefore you stole it too. Just because you didn't break into it and steal it. Okay. But you didn't turn it in. You didn't get out of the fucking car and say, oh, this is fucking stolen. I don't want anything to do with it.
Well, and to your point before is if that kid is scared, what do you think these officers are too? These officers are just as scared because A, they're running after somebody that has a gun. They could lose their life in the line of duty chasing this guy.
And their families.
They have families at home. What's going to happen to their family if I do die in the line of duty? You know,
it's like the grandpa said at the podium. He saw two scared people, the shooter and his grandchild. They both were scared because at the beginning of the day, cops don't wake up saying, "Hey, I'm going to go shoot somebody today." Really?
No.
I guarantee these are the same people. These are the same people saying that cops wake up and shoot people, that they're going to call the cops to help save them.
Yep.
Right.
That's the whole contradicting circle.
Yeah.
When you're in trouble, you want the cops to
afraid.
save you, but you don't want to break the law. But you don't want them coming after you when you're breaking the law.
And you don't think this cop has to think and relive this thing the rest of his life now? He has to live with the fact that, hey, I killed somebody. I mean,
well, and that's
it's
just
hard
it.
to sleep.
It's like, and Matt, to your point, like you said, I mean, the officer, I guarantee you, didn't wake up that morning and say, "Ooh, I want to kill somebody," or "I hope I get into a firefight," or or definitely didn't say, "I'm going to shoot an 18-year-old kid." Okay. But at the same time, I
bet you one thing though did. That dad the next day woke up that morning the next day and said, "I think I'm going to kill me a cop." So it's contradicting terms. Like, you killed an officer willingly and knowingly, which he's doing messed up now. That guy had nothing to do with anything at all towards your son. And you see why his son committed the crimes he committed. Because, just like Dad.
The apple don't fall far from the tree. Absolutely not.
And just so if anybody's unaware, if they're listening to another state or anything, right after the officer killed that teen that was running from him, the dad the next day was driving by University of Cincinnati, where they were having their graduation ceremony for their kids. One of the officers on duty was from Hamilton County, not the city of Cincinnati, that was involved with that shooting. The Hamilton County officer was struck and killed by the father of the assailant that got shot and killed the day before. Purposely ran into that officer, into a light post, killed that officer that, to Matt's point, had nothing to do with anything. Different department, completely unacceptable behavior. In
the only thing he was
mind.
doing that day, he's a retired police officer from Hamilton County who just retired in December, 57 years old, and he was doing off-duty detail, crossing people across the street to graduate school. And this guy killed him.
And Matt, I think your wife was there, correct? With her sister?
She was 10 cars behind the incident that day.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And from what I understand, reports-wise, he actually, while he was in his car, got into the middle turn lane, sat there for a second.
Wait the lane to clear out and just full speed on.
Waited for it to clear. Yep. So, and I'll be honest with you, like, from the defense standpoint, like, I guarantee you they're already trying to go for temporary insanity.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
they already did it.
They're trying to plead mental.
Yeah.
He got no bond. He got no bond.
Well, he got no bond, but they're still pushing the insanity thing, because if they get that, then you can't do, if they can prove that he was insane, they can't do the death penalty. They can't, certain things come off the table. But my argument to it, like, I'm not a defense lawyer, but like you just said, he had the mindset, the right state of mind, to wait there until everyone else cleared. That's not, I'm fucked up in the head and I'm distraught and I'm just rolling over a bunch of people and I didn't know what I was doing. No, he sat there and thought about it. He had it planned out, waited till everyone cleared, and then mowed down that police officer.
So if you heard from his Tuesday when he was in court trying to get his bail, well, the detective was telling him, because the judge was asking him, was there any attempt to a break? Was there any skid marks at all? Nope. He accelerated full speed right into that police officer, and the only thing that stopped him was that light pole that he hit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the airbag saved him. Officers got ran over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's absolutely disgusting. And, like,
then,
you know,
honestly, like you said, the apple isn't too far from the tree. Look how his brother's reacting in court the day of his bail.
Well, that wasn't his brother. They came out and said
that was some random.
Yeah, they said that was not his brother.
Yeah, he wasn't family related, but the guy was saying that's my, you know, but it's like, you're not even fucking related. Like the biggest thing that I see in, like, you know, in different politicians, different talk shows, different people talk about, you know, culturally things need to change. Culturally things need to change. Like, I have a good friend of mine that, you know, he grew up in Indianapolis, and, like, you know, he would tell me about, you know, right across the street, you know, his cousins and stuff like that. They had drug deals going on across the street, but his mom would not let him go across the street or, you know, deal with any of that because she wanted him to grow up and move out of that stuff. You know, and his family and stuff would give him grief and everything, you know, oh, you think you're better than us. But he would also tell me that, like, you know, he was taught from a very young age, cops are going to try to kill him. If you go to college, don't hook up with a white girl because she will, she'll say that you raped her. You know, all these things that we're talking about in 2000. It's not 1960 anymore, okay? Like, so they need to, like, as a culture, we need to stop teaching our kids these stupid things. Like, no, be respectful to authority. How about that? Like, instead of talking to adults like you're an adult, or cussing out a police officer, like you see all these videos of, you know, no. Roll down the window. If you got a ticket and you don't agree with it, you fight it in court. You don't fight it on the street. But we need to learn that in-house. You got to teach your kids that first.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think schools are teaching that anymore anyway.
That's not school's responsibility.
No, I'm talking about, like, the whole, like, when I learned civics, I learned American history, I learned government, I learned all of that stuff.
But you learned respect for authority from your family.
I know, I get that, but I'm talking about, hey, I got pulled over, I can fight it through the court. How do I fight it? That's where you learn about your government, you learn about your civics.
You should be learning that stuff
That's what I'm talking about.
I agree. But the basic fundamentals of responsibility, following authority, being respectful, all those things, is the family's job, and family's not teaching that anymore.
No, it's because we got handcuffed. We can't whoop our kids anymore. We can't beat their ass like we used to, like when we were growing up.
So I don't know. I just remember the old quote from Liar Liar: "Stop breaking the law, asshole."
Yeah.
Stop breaking the laws.
I mean, how many times do you want to keep breaking? You want your rap shit to be how long? Then also, we also could take this a step farther and go into politics in this situation. What's going on with our juvenile court system? Why is he letting them all on probation? You know, for all these felonies they're doing and stuff like that. So it's like, juvenile detention center, oh, we're just going to slap you on the wrist. Go ahead and steal 5 more cars.
I know. Well, and that's just it. I mean, shit's getting out of hand. And so, but hey, we are out of time.
Are we?
Yeah. We're out of time.
Sure.
Yep, we're at an hour.
We can't go over an hour? That's some boo crap.
We want to keep them to an hour. But anyway, we will be back tomorrow.
Sorry.
We will be back tomorrow. We are going...
Yeah. Go ahead.
Uh-huh. Yeah, bring her on.
She don't want to. She's shy.
Don't be shy.
It's probably because she sees Josh. I'd be scared too.
That's my daughter.
I know. Anyway, tomorrow we're actually gonna increase our shows. So the way we're gonna be working out, and we will actually start this tomorrow. But on Mondays we will have a specific topic where we'll talk about starting your own LLC, dealing with difficult customers, starting a house flipping business, all these different things. We're going to try to bring different experts in, talk about specifics so that we're doing those. And then our Sunday show will be on different, sports related, any, cultural things, just, talking about all kinds of the stupid shit that's going on in the world and why we think it's dumb. With that being said, like I said, make sure to follow us on TikTok. We are on YouTube. We were actually just live on YouTube right now. If you get a chance, I'm growing my company's website, but please feel free. Beartracks.com, beartracksmedia.com. Check us out. And with that being said, this is Idiocracy Talk Radio. Josh, you want to close this out?
What am I going to close out this time? Just kidding.
Fine.
No.
Let's not talk about Renzo anymore.
No. I want. Hey Matt, I'm going to give you my Budweiser next time I see you.
But you gonna see the value and respect though when
This
you talk
Bud's
to me.
for
So
you.
come on, baby, walk with me. It ain't a topic that the crew can't touch. Share our views and our vibe. What we hide, it ain't much. This ain't bluffs, this the crew. Yeah, we got it. Share our thoughts and our views, you can't stop it.
You have a seizure?